welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Fans, on your feet, and welcome your 2029 New Orleans Saints.
Mike Tirico, along with my partner Greg Olson, it's Will Lutz, the kicker, who gets this started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. A good return as he takes it across the 30. So the Saints are ready to go to work on offense for the first time. And taking the snaps, quarterback now in his third year in the league.
In last week's game, the opponent just really neutralized him and, frankly, this entire passing game. Nobody was open. When they were, he missed some throws. Offensive line had some protection issues. It just overall was a poor performance. So they understand if they're going to come into today's game and have some success, they've got to find a way to get some explosive production and some efficiency out of this passing game.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Pass to Robinson. He's got it. And they'll get about 8 out of that one. But still a little work to do now on third down.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 10.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He's got his man, and that's Olave. He's still on his feet. And he will go all the way. Chris Olave. Touchdown Saints. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Groupie able to add the extra point. And the Saints will take a 7-0 lead. Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Get across the 20s, mark them at the 2-yard line. Panthers now ready to get to work on offense for the first time. And they're led by Bryce Young, the #1 overall pick, Greg, out of Alabama back in 2023.
You know, some weeks, Mike, it just seems like you just can't do anything wrong. Every play, every throw, it just seems like everything goes your way. And that was certainly the case last week, throwing for over 300 yards, 3 touchdowns. And what his receivers, they're coming into every game saying, we're going to get a lot of opportunities. And their quarterback will continue to play at that high of a level. There's a lot of production to go around.
First down run, picks up 8, so now it's 2nd and a couple. They'll run here. The former Canadian track star, Chuba Hubbard, will take it.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
And the defense can't stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
First down, Carolina.
Out of the shotgun. Young. Short pass taken in by the tight end. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. Open man, right side. He's got it. His 2nd grab on this drive. Good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. And a Panther first down.
Here's a first carry for their running back. They'll get forward to about the 42. Pete Werner there to make the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9.
Second and 9.
Here we go. Young hands Hands it to Hubbard. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain. You can always tell what a team's decision will be on fourth down, Mike, based on what they do on third down. In this case, unfortunately, they didn't get enough yards on the ground to make that fourth down more manageable. So I think they have to reconsider whether they go for it here.
They'll go. Young. That's going to be caught. Oh, he's going to be very close. It depends on the mark, but he is short. They've held them on fourth down. What a stand. Getting the tight end involved in the run game here. And that's going to get closed up quickly. It'll be only to the 37.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
Second down. Derek Brown on the stop. A 7-yard loss. Brings
Third
up
and
down.
long. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw.
The third down pass.
So on fourth down, here's Bryce Berringer at a punt. Trevor Etienne is back deep for Carolina. Fair catch is called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. The Panthers offense and their back Chuba Hubbard set to come back on the field. And he's been a workhorse in the backfield this season, right there amongst the league leaders in rushing late in the campaign. That is catch number 60 for the season.
A gain of 12. First down, Panthers.
Pulling back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
Second and 11.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and that run shut down pretty quickly. He'll get it back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Well, they've got him going backwards now, Mike. This is a worrying trend. We've seen it now the last two plays. They have to be able to generate some leverage at the point of attack. Count on positive yardage in the run game.
From the gun, it's Young. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Florida. And he is going to score a pick six. For the touchdown. Groupie now for the extra point. He knocks it through. Saints move out on top. 14-0.
14. Panthers nothing.
Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. On the return, here's Trevor Etienne. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Get this drive started on the ground. It's Hubbard. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
That's good for a Panther.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. The Saints out on top. More from New Orleans after this. Panthers football to begin this second quarter. So, from the 36, it is first and 10. As we are ready to get back underway. Now to tap this one forward, the receiver heading left. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 that sets up second and 5.
Brings up second and 5.
This is Hubbard. And he's going to take this past the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
Gain of 6. And the Panthers first down. First and
To
10
throw
at the
is Young.
47-yard line.
He finds McMillan downfield. It's caught. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
17 yards.
They pick up 17 through the air. It's a Carolina first
Gain
down.
of 17 yards. And the Panther first down.
Young quickly out to Leggett. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Panthers.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
10 yards.
Second and inches.
It's second and inches. At the 14-yard line.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
First down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Get ready.
The RPO, that one is complete. And they'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be second and goal.
Right. Here we go. Red, sticky, green, black, dot, steel, black. Hut.
Here's Young. That's hauled in at the 2. To the goal line and in. Tenorella McMillan. Touchdown, Panthers.
Will Lutz lining up for the point after.
The kick by Lutz is good. And the Panthers are on the board. It's now 14-7.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Saints offense about ready to take over once more. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with first and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up
It's now
second
second
down.
and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Hill looks to throw. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And the Panthers are going to recover the football.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held.
And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay, so they might be taking a look at this one.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. Here's 3rd and 2. Back to throw. Open man is Palmer. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
First down.
They'll put a receiver in motion right.
31-yard line.
This is a play we've seen this offense have success with in the past, but here you have to wonder if they maybe tipped their hand a bit because that one went nowhere.
At the Panthers' 33-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw.
The pass. A 7-yard toss brings up 3rd down.
3rd and long.
Let's go. 19.
He'll look to throw. This one complete to Palmer. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up fourth down.
Blake Groupie for the Saints field goal. A 56-yard attempt.
And he missed it. It's no good. And this is going to remain a one-possession game.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
Some hit going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage. Second and 11.
At the 45-yard line.
They'll run it here with Hubbard. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Give them 14 on that one. It's good for a Panther first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll go again with Hubbard. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
At the 36-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 5.
Ready.
To throw, Young. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. Incomplete. Here now, third and 5.
Corner there defensively.
Now Young. That one on target to Moore. Less than 2 minutes to play in this first half. We're back to New Orleans after this.
Come on, ready.
Quick throw as we get on the RPO. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. They'll come up here on second down and 5.
At the 18-yard line.
Thrown quickly and more on the RPO. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal for his team. Back to throw. Young. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. The kick by Lutz is good. Panthers will tie things up. We are all even at 14.
Money down, and all of us, and my people now, and what I love. Ooh, baby, we run it down. Get it, the minute they shut it down. There's no rest to my shut it down.
We are all square, 14 apiece to score as this one's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Saints offense ready to take over once again. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with first and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
He'll get this out to his running back. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. They'll motion the slot man right. They'll throw here on third and short. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll look to throw yet again. Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their second, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Second down.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. They'll throw out of the gun. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they will finally run him down. They'll break the huddle. It's coming up now for first and 10.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in second and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here?
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. New Orleans, third and final timeout. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing now on third and long. Tries to get that one down the field, but it is incomplete. Here comes Blake Grupe for this field goal try. This is going to be a 51-yard attempt. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Saints move out in front. The new score, 17-14.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Ready?
From the gun, it's Young. Open man downfield is Leggett. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal. This is going to be from 53 yards out. Lutz's kick is good.
That ties
and the Panthers will tie this game up here late. Both teams look good on the offensive side of the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. Panthers offense and their back Chuba Hubbard set to come back on the field. So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Ball on the 27. Here's second down and 6. To throw is Young.
The 27-yard line.
That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. Tedero McMillan was the intended receiver. And third down coming up.
And 6 yards to go.
David, clean striker. Clock 40. Check, huh?
Out of the shotgun, Young. He dives, and what a catch for the first down.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
They'll come up here first and 10.
Carolina.
Ready. Field flat. Ready.
Here's Young to throw. That one taken in right side. Probably get it.
Well, he had such a great first half throwing the football. There's no reason to think, Mike, coming out here for the start of the third, that anything's going to change. He's picked up right where he left off, and the numbers are indicative of just how well he's played.
Ready.
On first down is Young. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass falls incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the air, it's Young. That's complete to Moore on the right side. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and
Here's Young.
3.
That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Panthers. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. The kick by Lutz is good, and the Panthers will go up by 7.
Saints 17.
Like we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
They'll go on the ground with Devin Neal. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
Yeah, at some point, you just have to know when the party's over. You just have to cut your losses. I think in this case, he's just trying to do a little bit too much, make something out of nothing, and he ends up being taken back for a pretty big loss.
As caught. That's Lane. That's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that 1st down. Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it, and that is incomplete. The Saints lining up in punt formation as he's on to punt for the 2nd time. This brought in out past the 20. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. The Panthers offense and Bryce Young set for their next possession. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long.
Ready? Red, cycle. Set, red, drill, green. Red, 38. Set.
Young to throw on 1st and 10. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Blue striker. Set.
Throwing is Young. Crushed. It's incomplete. He did get the pass up, but he got drilled before he let it go. 3rd and 10. He'll drop to throw. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
Intercepted. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
On the ground, it's Neal. And he is upended. What an awkward-looking tackle. They take him down behind the line on that one.
2nd and 11.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up fourth down.
For the Saints field goal. A 44-yard attempt.
Rupee's kick is good. And the Saints will cut the lead down to 4.
I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And it'll be brought down past 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's the Carolina offense now as they head out to take over for their next possession. The lead sits at 4. So we'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
To the 45. Down the sideline. Inside the 25. And he is gone. 75 yards. Touchdown, Carolina. He's been unstoppable all year. That's his 27th touchdown of the season.
Saints 20. Set to kick off.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. This one taken at the 7. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Saints offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with 1st down. Look at him go! Past the 40. Still going. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 76 yards. Touchdown, New Orleans. And now, after the big play, got to cut that celebration short because they're going to stay out and go for 2. On the zone read, he'll keep it himself. And he cannot get in. Try for 2. Comes up empty, so unable to get within a field goal. The difference remains 5. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Panthers offense and their back, Chuba Hubbard, set to come back on the field. And as this season starts to wind down, we look ahead to NFL honors the week of the Super Bowl. Take a look at some of the candidates to take home the award for the Offensive Player of the Year. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
He'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. Taking off, he'll try to get there. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They'll look to throw. He'll spot his tight end, Mitchell Evans. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. First time they've worked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a 1st down.
Come on. 19, Charger,
He'll look to throw. That one's hauled in left side by McMillan. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
That's another.
A gain of 11, and it's first and goal.
First and goal at the 10-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
It might have taken longer than they would have liked, but that's the first sack of the game, and it came at the perfect time. This defense desperately has to get off the field, and that play gets them a lot closer to doing so.
Play is stopped for a moment. It is an injured Carolina Panther on the field. Big play coming up. Third and goal. Back to throw. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. Crazy. And he'll be taken down on the return on what will be the final play of this third quarter. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's into the hands of Lane. He's got it. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
To the air now on first and 10. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4 at the 47-yard line.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. He knows comfortable with the receiver. Couldn't hang with it. And it brings up third down. They'll throw out of the gun. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
The Panthers offense and their back Chuba Hubbard set to come back on the field. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter.
Ready, go!
Trying to start on the ground. And he'll find some way to turn this into positive yardage, struggling forward for a pickup of about 2.
A 3-yard pickup.
They face second down and 7. They'll stick with him again. And he'll pick his way forward. A gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up third and
45-yard line. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down. Set to go now on first and 10. zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. And he'll be met in the backfield and drop behind the line of scrimmage.
The tackle made back at the 44-yard line. The pass on second down.
Justin Reed that time with the tight coverage and the good hands. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. Flushed to his right. And this ball incomplete on third down. So fourth down, and the Aussie Torrey Taylor on to kick it away. Back deep to receive is Calvin Austin. Uh-oh. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. That's where the offense will take over. Now, out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with first and 10. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Second and 10. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Off balance throw. It's complete. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. The tight end in motion now. Carry now for Neal. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
In this defense, they just continue to put in a great night's work. I mean, Mike, you think whether it's been blitz schemes, stunts, whatever, you name it, this offensive line has had its hands full. They have allowed their quarterback to be hit way too many times.
And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
The Panthers offense getting set to get back to work. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. First down and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. To the right side, he finds McMillan. And him up and down, just shy of the 40. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock.
35 more yards. Back-to-back big plays to get this drive rolling. Here's first and 10. Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught, but they say out of bounds. So, incomplete pass.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
That's taken in by McMillan. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that first down. And they'll try to convert it on third down.
And it brings up third down.
He's got a man. That's McMillan. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown on McMillan. Touchdown, Carolina. That his second touchdown of the game. Numbers 11 and 12 on the season.
The kick is good. Makes the score Panthers 41, Saints 26. Will Lutz set to kick off.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Saints offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. It is 2nd and a yard.
It's a gain of 9.
Throwing now from the gun. Got it into the hands of Olave. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
A gain of 17
That catch
yards.
puts him over the 100-yard mark here tonight.
First
And
down.
it gives the team a first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Alert! Alert!
They'll drop to throw. Right back to Olave. He's got it again.
The first down pass.
And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd
They'll
and
look
2.
to throw again.
The 43-yard line.
Left side into the hands of Olave. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10.
At the 32-yard line.
They'll look to throw yet again. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Back to the air one more time. He'll take a shot here. Back in the end zone. That one knocked away. In the end zone. Incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up 3rd down now.
Set! 60 Bison, 60.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's got his man. That's Olave. And he will get into the end zone. Chris Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans. That is 2nd touchdown tonight.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy. All right, so you take your shot, you don't get it. But now your defense has to save the day. You've got all 3 timeouts. You've got to get a stop here, force them to punt the ball back, and give your offense a chance to win the game.
And they'll take this down inside the 35.
That's good.
So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Finding room to the 20. And he's going to be taken down. Saints going to use their 2nd timeout. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Throwing right past Johnston. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up.
And that first down should all but do it, Mike. With only one remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation.
That one taken in. Rondale Moore. Touchdown, Panthers. Lutz for the extra point. It's up and through. Panthers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Austin now to return this. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. So, here are the Saints down on the scoreboard. Exactly a minute remains. Their losing streak in danger of continuing as they come up on first down. They'll look to throw. Has caught. That's Lane. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. And it'll bring up second down.
27-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
He'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard. It sets up third down.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up third and 4.
He'll drop to throw. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. We are set for fourth and long. Back to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. Inside the 30. Chris Olave. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet. The kick here is good. So they are back within a possession. That gets it down to an 8-point game. They need a late recovery to have any chance. Here comes the onside kick. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it. Here's a toss as they look to run. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Second down, they need 3. Now, this looks like a design run. Trying to find someplace to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
2 yards.
Third down, they need 5. Here's a design run. And he's not going to get there. Wallop right at the line of scrimmage, and now it's fourth down. The Panthers, they're going to burn their third and final timeout. They stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. Escaping the pressure right. He'll take off again.
It's just a big-time play by this quarterback on 4th down. You can see he starts first look cover. Then he goes through his progression. There's nowhere to go with the ball. He can't throw it away, can't take a sack. He quickly decides to turn into a runner, use his legs to pick up the 1st down, and they're still alive.
That one's hauled in left side by McMillan. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone. Inside the 20. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game in that one. A 1st down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
That's complete. Some more on the right side. And he's going to go out of bounds with no time remaining on the clock. This game